By Vantage TV by Frontier.
All right, 9:43, and we are almost at the weekend. And believe it or not, we've been telling you about all the stuff going on this weekend, but we're also looking at next weekend, and we're getting ready for another big tennis tournament. Not unlike the one we just had last weekend here, the Elm City Tennis. The Connecticut State Employees Campaign Charity Tennis Tournament is going to be underway. Here to talk about it all and break it down for us, we say hello to John Rasmus, tournament director, and Arthur Berman, the men's 2016 singles champion. And for that, both of them apparently awarded funky-looking shorts for the accomplishment. We say good morning to both of you.
Director and player.
Listen, you laugh, but there have been plenty of anchormen and weathermen who have done the news looking just like that. That's a little TV secret. We're glad to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
Tell us about the event. I was amazed. The second year you guys are doing this, but year one was pretty darn successful.
It sure was. It was year one. We weren't sure, how much interest there would be. We were hoping for 100. We ended up with 260 players.
That's not bad.
Great time. Raised some money for charity. Had some great time on the courts. It really was a spectacular event.
What do you attribute to success for year one? Tennis is big, especially down on the shoreline.
Sure. I think part of it is we're playing on the same courts that the pros played. Like you mentioned, 2 weeks earlier, pros were playing in New Haven. Our folks are going to have that same opportunity. And we still have slots open. So viewers.
We will get to that. Who's this for?
This is for the Connecticut State Employees Campaign. State employees raise over $1 million a year for charity. 700 vetted charities. And I stress the word vetted.
Right, absolutely. Let's talk to John for a second, or excuse me, for Arthur, the winning the first tournament, does that get you a big bowl, what does it get you, a big award for winning?
It was a nice trophy. And it was a great experience to go out on the court with the pros play and to get that experience in. And I just wanted to point out that this, in terms of charitable giving, this is something that state employees do all year long. We just finished a collection for Hartford students going back to school supplies, and we have an ongoing one now for Hurricane Harvey victims we're doing.
We've been talking about this a lot, obviously, in the last week for our family and friends down in the South affected by Harvey. But as lousy of a story is like that, it really shows the good in people all around the country coming together to help out. And this is pretty much what you're doing by playing tennis. Speaking of which, you've got this tennis racket. We were gonna volley, but we're not enough room here in the studio. You brought me a racket as well, which I'd like to thank you for bringing me this.
This one's good at the net.
This is about my level right here. Perfect. How much money are we hoping to make?
We're hoping that we make at least $15,000, $16,000.
Oh wow! Yeah. Fantastic. I have to be careful. I don't actually take you.
Try not to. I got to play next week.
Fair enough. All right. If you'd like more information, and as John mentioned, there are still seats available.
Still some slots.
If you want to play.
Exactly. Folks can go to www.employeegiving.ct.gov.
And, of course, we'll have the link to that on our website at fox61.com. You are not allowed to use this racket in the tournament.
For you.
You know what? Thank you for your generosity. I don't think it's going to save my game, but that's another story in itself. Arthur, John, thank you for coming in.
Thanks so much.
We appreciate it. Nice to see you both.
Good to see you.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, tennis anyone? We'll be back with a check for the weekend forecast.